Namaste. Good morning and thanks for joining Datta Kriya Yoga. My name is Sushila and I am coming to you as always, mostly nowadays, from Santa Cruz, California in the USA. So on the west coast near the ocean. And so welcome to class, and we'll begin with the prayers. But first, I ask you to come to a comfortable seat, and that could be on a chair or in Sukhasana like I am, or Vajrasana, or Ardha Padmasana, or Padmasana, your choice, whatever your body is welcoming in today. So come to that comfortable seat and take a breath. You can close the eyes and just allow the body to rest for a moment here in this very gentle, easy pose. Inhaling into the belly and the chest and the upper chest, and exhaling. Working this deep yogic breath. And doing a small body scan, and let's check in at the shoulder level today. The shoulders should be aligned with the hips, directly over the hips, right? So bring the shoulders over the hips and the crown of the head over the shoulders. So you have this long line of energy from the root through the crown. Continue to breathe. Allow the shoulders to roll down the back. The neck elongates. Tuck the chin slightly. And breathe here. Deep belly breaths. Now with the eyes closed, keep the eyes closed and place the hands in prayer position. Namaskar Mudra in front of the heart. So prayer position, left thumb over right. And we'll begin with the prayers as you continue that beautiful deep belly breath, belly, chest, and upper chest. Shri Puyata Shri Hare Chinhita Pyam Agastya Rakharvi Ranchita Pyam Nigudha Bijakshara Mudrita Pyam Namo Namasakuru Paduka Pyam Mulataram Tataswadishtanam Shamanapurakam Anahatam Vishadhakyam Anya Chakram Virabuddha Tavatara Swarupani Kona Chakrani Parvati Kona Rupani Shakti Bindu Rupa Shiva Smritaha Avina Bhava Sambandhas Tasmat Bindu Chakonayo Harihi Om Tat Sat. Let's do that last part together. So rub the hands together and get a little heat going. Place the palms over the eyes. Open the eyes into the palms, blink them open. And follow the palms with your eyes as they lower. And this last part, bring me from the lowest to the highest. So we're going to take the right palm to the earth and the left palm just above the elbow. And as we say Harihi Om, we raise the arm up, place the palm on the third eye, that point right above the brows in the middle, and then the fingertips to the top of the crown. So we're getting the two chakras from the root. Take me from the lowest to the highest. Harihi Om Tat Sat. So we'll do that together. Hari Om Tat Sat. Jai Guru Datta. So now that our eyes are open, let's begin our practice. Take the arms out wide, and we're going to clasp our hands behind the head. So that brings you into a nice long spine, tall spine, right? Which is great. Allow the head to roll into the hands. From here, we're going to inhale to open the elbows further, so we're super wide, opening the chest. And exhale, bring the elbows together. Inhale to open. And exhale, elbows together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This is one of the Nadi Shuddhi Vyayamas. So Nadi is the 72,000 energy channels that flow through the body, bring prana in, the life force to the body. Shuddhi is cleaning or clearing. We want those energy channels to be unblocked. And then Vyayama, exercise. Nadi Shuddhi Vyayama. Let's do one more. Exhaling together and inhaling to open. And take those hands out wide. Bring the fingertips together, and we'll continue with the shoulders here, placing the fingertips on the tops of the shoulders. We'll start with bringing the elbows up, together, and all the way down. So you make these big, beautiful circles with your elbows. Bring them back all the way, up all the way, and together. Inhaling up, exhaling together and down. Inhaling, rise. Exhaling together and down. Let's do one more in this direction. And at the bottom, we'll reverse it out. So inhaling to rise. Exhaling, elbows down the back. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And inhaling. And exhaling. Let's let that rest for a couple breaths. Let's bring the hands out in front. I always like to do the wrist exercises because we make it into down dog or something. You never know. Bring the fingers together and with the breath, rotate the wrists. Theoretically, only the wrists move, not the forearms here. So we'll do one direction about 6 times. 6 to 10 is good for these Nadi Shuddhi Vyayamas. Let's reverse it out. Sitting with that long spine. Bringing in that belly breath. And then we're going to take the hands forward, your palms like jazz hands, and then we're going to effectively squeeze a hidden ball here. So open wide, open the fingers wide, and bring the fingers in. Open, inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale, open, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And then flick the fingers. And shake the hands. And the arms. Allow the hands to rest on the knees. And we're going to inhale and take the chin up. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chin to chest. Taking the entire breath to land. Taking the entire inhale now to raise the chin up. And exhale. One more like that. You can close the eyes here if that feels right to you. Now bring your head to center so you're looking at the screen, and we're going to go side to side. So it's an inhale to look out, and then exhale together. or to the center. Inhale, and exhale. Let me see if that's right. Actually, let's reverse that out. So wherever you are, come back to center. Inhale here, and exhale to one side. Inhale to center, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Then inhale, and exhale. And come to center, take the chin to the chest. Start to slowly rotate the head, inhaling up and exhaling down. And I want to address what just happened in class. So we're moving our head side to side with a breath pattern. And I realized, this doesn't feel right. I'm going to correct it, right? I'm not going to hide it. I'm going to correct it and be okay with it. So we all make mistakes. Let's reverse that out. Reverse the head circles, inhaling up and down. We all make mistakes in life. And at least here, the way we practice is to admit it to yourself and others, and then move on. Come up with a solution and move on. And then it's done. Nothing more to worry about or think about, it's just done. So I wanted to use that as an example of having a mistake and realizing it and fixing it and moving on. Okay, let's hold the circle, and we'll do one more here, one more head exercise or neck exercise. It's bringing the ear towards the shoulder. And what I want you to do is lower the shoulders and bring the ear towards the shoulder with the chin in the same position. So sometimes it helps me to put my hand on my chin so I don't move it, because my tendency here is to turn my neck towards the shoulder, but we don't want to do that here. We want to keep the chin in the same position. So you're really getting the side of the neck, those trapezius muscles. They can get so tight. So inhaling and exhaling all the way to the top, and we'll stay on this side for 3 breaths. Check the chin alignment. Deep yogic breaths. Belly, chest, and upper chest. Inhale to rise up, and exhale second side. Do that chin test. See, you can see that I want to turn my chin down, but I'm not going to do it. 3 breaths here. Inhale to rise up. And you see I have a puppy. She likes to practice with me, so hope that doesn't freak you out. Her name is Prema, so she's got a lot of love, and I hope she doesn't fixate on the screen and think she's a dog today. She did that a couple weeks ago. It's pretty cute. From here, remove any cushions or blocks you have underneath you, and bring the soles of your feet together. I always like to do Baddha Konasana. So bring your soles of the feet together, the knees reach down towards the earth. We're going to clasp our hands around the toes. Sit up tall. So get there, sit bones on the earth. And what we want is a long spine. I'm going to show you on the side. What we don't want is a rounded spine. It's not that easy to do for me. What we want is a long spine. Okay, so from here, as you breathe, you could start clapping the knees. Bring some movement into the hips. Get them warmed up. You make the flaps bigger. Continuing with the breath. Bring a pleasant look to your face. And a little faster. And then pull the flaps. And from here, you're just going to lean forward with a long spine. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lean forward, long spine. You can look forward, that will help you. And then rise up. Maybe bring the feet out a little bit. Inhale, lean forward. And we'll be here. 3 breaths. Inhale to rise up. Bring the legs out. Flex the toes. Strong legs. Plastrum or scarf if that's going to get in the way, which I'm going to do now. And we're going to do what they call churning the butter. So bringing the hands together again. We're going to reach forward over to one side, all the way forward, other side, and then come back slightly. Go forward, around, and back. And exhaling and inhaling. Moving with your breath. And we'll do about 6 times each side. Little abdominal warm up, bringing some more movement into the hips, the inner thighs. You may feel this at the back of the thighs, the hamstrings. So hamstrings, adductors, working the back and all the abs. Let's reverse it out 6 times. And hold it here. Let that land and close the eyes. We'll lean back and bring the legs forward. Here, flex the toes, point the toes. Flex and point. Go a little further each time. Point, point, point. Flex and point. Now this time, flex and open the toes. Spread the toes and point. Open and spread the toes. Yogi toes. Right? Yogi toes. And point. Let's do one more there. And then circle the ankles. And go the other way. We'll take the feet wide, a little bit wider. Keep the hands back so you're in this modified Dandasana staff pose. I'm going to take the feet out, external rotation of the heads and internal rotation of the heads. Inhale to open, exhale to fold in. Inhale, open, exhale, fold in. Open, fold, and last one. I'm going to shake the legs out for a sec here. Beautiful. Okay. So let's stand up. I'm going to adjust the screen so you can see me, hopefully. Let's stand up and do a little balance work. So Prem, you need to move. Okay. Let's bring the feet right under the hips, as you can see here. Move away from her. She really likes to be in yoga. All right, so get grounded on the feet. Extend the hands down towards the earth. Shoulders roll down the back. And from here, we're going to lift all the way up, rise up. So bringing my hands overhead, and I'm coming up on my toes. So lift up, and come down. Lift up. Come down, lift up, and get ready for the big finale here. We're gonna stay up at the top. Stay up, up, up. And if you fall down, come back up, join us up. 3, 2, 1, and land gently, gently, gently down. Beautiful. Shake that out. Shake that out. And then from here, we're going to do a little more balance work. So we prime we're all warmed up and primed. We're going to take your left toe to the earth, ground really deeply, root in on the right foot. Lift the left foot up and mirroring you. So flex the toes. We'll be here. And then if you're able, we're going to take that left leg out to the side in this modified gate pose. Bring it back to center, that knee back to center. Kick the leg out. Hold it here. Don't lean back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. A little higher, a little higher, a little higher. And bring it all the way down. Take a breath. Root into the opposite leg, whatever leg you've done. Bring the toes to the earth. Bring in that root lock. Shore that root lock up. So we're really contracting the super lower level of the abdomen. Bring the knee up, flex the foot. Breathe. Now wrap the right hand around the knee and bring it out to the side. Breathe. Bring it back to center. You know where we're going. The best part, we're so lucky we can kick it out. Kick it out, hold it up, hold, 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 a little higher, and bring it all the way down. And place the hands on the hips. Take some hip circles. I know that's not super easy, but we're going to build on that. As it's Stability and Balance Day. As we, in the US anyways, we enter the holiday season. We just had Thanksgiving. And now we're getting into the Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa time. And people can get a little off balance. So this is a good way to do a check-in with yourself. Like, how is your body taking the stress that you're dealing with? You can do some balance poses. And if you're feeling really wobbly, you know that you need to calm down. Do some meditation, do some pranayama, some breath work. Okay, so here we go. Next series. Oh, Prema, they need to see me move over. Move over. Okay, next series. Okay, we're gonna do what we did before. Rooting into the right foot, toes to the earth. Same thing, you know this. Lift your foot up. Cross the ankle above the knee. Open the knee. Sit down. So you're in this figure four. It's like doing pigeon, kind of, right? So you're in this figure four. Hold here. Or, so this is perfect. Or you can come down to the earth. And allow the head to come down. I like to wrap my toes around the upper arm and prep for a balance pose, but we won't go there today. We won't do the arm balance. Breathe here. Allow the hip to open a little more. And then very, very slowly come up. Bring the hands to heart center. Kick it out again for 3, 2, 1. And place that foot on the earth. Take some hip circles. Go the other way. And we'll do second side. Okay, so you know where we're going. Toes to the earth. Lift the foot. Flex it. Place that ankle above the knee. And you'll notice that you're going to be more balanced on one side than the other. So the first side I did was more my better balanced side. For some reason. I think it's my dominant leg. So you can be here, or you can bend down. And you could be here, or you could take it down to the earth, which I'm not going to do on this side. So sit down, sit in this chair, this pretend chair that we have. Come to a place of poise and grace. Looking at one place that's not moving, one thing not moving. And then on your next inhale, rise up, uncross, kick it out for 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Take some hip circles. Excuse me, I have a runny nose, which is fine. I'm not sick, I promise you. And go the other way. Let's do one more thing here, I think. Yeah, let's do one more thing. So go into your version of tree pose. So we're going to turn the hip out, which we've been doing. That's easy. You can place the toes on the earth, right? Easy. On the calf or on the upper thigh, upper inner thigh, which really I think is the easiest version of this pose. So come here. Take the arms out wide for balance. Like you're going to hug the whole earth. Bring the hands to heart center. Raise them up into your tree. Breathe here. Hands back to heart center. Now take the foot, first and second finger to the big toe. And try to come out to the side. So I'm going to fall on the dog. But you could try it. Hopefully you don't have a dog here in your way. But try again. If you fall, it's okay, get up. And then come down. Maybe more gracefully than me. Let's try that on the second side. Take a breath. Land down. Bring on your left foot now. Turning the hip out, the knee out. You can be at the ankle, the calf, or the upper thigh. Hands to heart center. And you can stay here or you can grow your tree. Finding that gazing point, that drishti, that's not moving. And that will help you balance. Remembering to breathe. On your exhale, hands come back to heart center. Bring the knee forward. Peace fingers to big toe. And you can come out to the side like so, or extend out. And then come out very gracefully. Take a breath here. Close the eyes. Hands to heart center. And do a simple check-in. Allow the breath to slow down. Feeling the heartbeat beneath the hands. Checking in from the feet to the calves and thighs, to the glutes, the abdomen and the back, the chest and upper back, shoulders, neck, the face. Beautiful. Let's rub the palms. Take them to the eyes. Open the eyes into the palms. And the hands land down. Let's take a wide stance here. So about 4 feet. Maybe that's 3 feet. I'm not sure. Depends on how tall you are, right? You'll know the right distance. Inhale to raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Placing the hands under the shoulders. Looking down at the earth, not turning your head yet. Looking down. So looking down, bring your hips in line with your ankles. So I'm not leaning back, I'm leaning, almost it feels like I'm leaning forward, but I'm in the right location here. Belly button to spine. Bring those hands to the hips. Micro bend the knees. And on inhale, rise all the way up. So now you know where we're going. Inhale to raise up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands under shoulders. Belly button to spine. Looking at the hands. Be here for a couple breaths. And place one hand and then the other on the hips. Micro bend the knees. And inhale to rise up. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to walk the hands really far forward. So you're in this modified down dog. Breathing here into the back body. And then on your inhale, walking the hands under the shoulders, like so. And then on the exhale, just relax. Inhale, raise the right arm up overhead into a twist. And exhale, we're going to thread the needle so I grab my ankle and walk one hand out. And by grabbing my ankle or my shin, I can pull myself into the pose. I'll do it from the side. You can see it. So I'm here. I'm going to grab the shin and pull myself into the pose. Then look under the arm. Couple breaths here in this twist. Here, untwist. Come back to that long down dog, wide down dog. And we'll take the second side. Come on back to center, that down dog. And then we're going to walk our hands back through our legs. So I'm turning my palms, my fingers backwards and pulling myself through the leg. A really nice forward fold. And this time you can allow the head, the crown of the head to drip down towards the earth. And this is a place where if you have headstand in your practice, you can take it. I'm not going to teach that online. That's an in-person thing to teach. Coming back to center, that beginning posture. We're going to heel toe, walk our feet in. So they're maybe 2.5 feet apart, maybe 3. And we're going to sit up. So we're in this little wide chair position. Take the feet out 30 degrees or 45 degrees. So the toes are pointing outward. Bend down a lot. Be here. Bring the hands to heart center. And then take your goddess pose. Come down a little lower. And a little lower. Breathing. So it's not super easy, right? But you can be in grace while things are difficult. We can choose how we react to a situation. We always have that choice. Now lift one ankle up, the one heel, face it down, the other, and the other, and switch. Do one more each side. Place the hands, heart center. Unbend the knees. Reach overhead. Exhale, pull down. Allow the crown to drip towards the earth. Place the hands on the earth and heel toe the feet together so they're under the hips, or big toe bounds touch, your choice. On the inhale, rise all the way up. Hands overhead. Allow them to come to prayer position. Hands come to the sides. And we're just going to go into an easy breezy flow of a twist here. And then we'll slow it down. So we're going to slow it down and come into a real twist. So one hand above the hip, one hand on the shoulder as I turn and face the back wall. I'm going to inhale center and exhale other side. Inhale center, exhale. Inhale center and exhale. And we'll do one more. Beautiful. From here, just come all the way down, so bend the knees. I don't know if that feels good to you, but it feels really good to me right now. And then you're going to sit down. Do a few rock and rolls, so rock back and forth to release all that 3 or 4 times. And on this next round, come up to boat, modified boat. So you'll land under sit bones here. So rock the pelvis forward. Keep the feet extended. And maybe you have to use your hands on your thighs for support, and that's great. Totally fine. Maybe not. Maybe you could extend up. But we're not going there today. This is a more gentle practice. We're going to be here and then rock back. And rock forward on your sit bones as a balance posture, as opposed to a strength posture. Rock back and rock forward. We'll do that 2 more times. So rock all the way back and all the way forward. Kind of fun, right? It's like a little game. And rock forward. So hold here for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Woo! Good work. Okay, bring the knees into the chest. Rock them side to side. Rock your hips side to side. We're going to take one knee to the chest and then the other. So we'll switch them out a couple times. And switch it. And switch. Now this time, as you bring the knee in, bring the forehead or nose or chin to the knee. And then we'll switch it out. Bring the forehead, knee, or chin. And switch it out. We'll do that 2 more times. Come up. Switch knees. And come up. This is called wind releasing pose. So if you're feeling really gassy with this vata season we have, that's predominantly ether and air focused, the fall here in the Western Hemisphere, people tend to get really bloated and gassy. You can do these wind releasing poses. So here, we're going to bring our knees in, so we're in this little tiny ball, and bring the forehead or the nose or the chin towards the knee. 3, 2, 1. And release that down. Keeping the knees bent, placing the feet close to the hips. Allow the head to turn side to side. to release the neck. And today we're going to do a modified shoulder stand. So if you're on your moon cycle, just stay here, place your legs up the wall, or just legs up in the air for your inversion. Otherwise, you can bring in a prop, place it under your sacrum, and bring your legs up. That's another really nice option. More restorative. And if you really feel like you're needing to relax, if it's nighttime, take this version. Closing the eyes, allowing the legs to float in the air. And alternately, you can roll up to this modified shoulder stand. So to do that, I get a little bit of momentum. I place my elbows right next to the body, right? And I'm going to be ready to catch my low back with my fingers pointing up on the back of the hips. So this is a nice beginner's intro way to get to shoulder stand eventually. And if you have shoulder stand in your practice, you can take it. Otherwise, stay here, keeping the head in the center, not moving the neck. It's very important in shoulder stand. Never, ever move your neck. I'm going to keep you safe. So be here or in the restorative position. Breathing for about 10 more breaths. Allowing the neck and the head to rest onto the earth. Shoulders can relax as much as possible. Allow the energy to drain, all of that, all of those waste products to drain down the legs. Allow the face to relax, eyeballs to relax, and the forehead to relax. So if you're in that raised half shoulder stand, intro to shoulder stand, gently come down so your hips are on the earth. And if you have a prop, you can remove the prop from under the hips. We're going to separate our feet a lot and allow the knees to come together. And then rolling to one side, preferably the right with knees bent. Come to the side with your head on the arm as a pillow. And then slowly rolling it. And we'll come to a comfortable seat. I like to use my pillow. I know it's probably not the most standard way, but it allows me to be in complete ease when I'm sitting. I'm not worried about my legs hurting or moving or my hips hurting. I'm just solid. And so I encourage you to find that place of stability and balance with your practice so that you can drop in easier. So today I thought we would end with pranayama, and we're going to do alternate, we call it alternate nostril breathing here in the US, Surya Chandra Nadi Vedana. So what we do is we take the left hand, I'm not mirroring you this time, in Yana Mudra with my thumb, tip of my thumb touching my first finger and my other three fingers extended like so. So I place that on the knee, relax the shoulder. And then I take the other hand, the first two fingers, and place them on the third eye. And in this way I have the thumb and the ring finger to close off the nostrils. So first and second fingers on the third eye. Let's exhale together. Close the right nostril, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Then do 2 more rounds like that on your own. Bringing the breath to a very subtle level. Focusing on the point between the brows. Bringing a mantra, if you have a mantra from your teacher, into the mind on the inhale and exhale. When you're finished with that round, bring both hands to Jnana Mudra on the knees. Take a breath. And as you inhale and exhale with that subtle, beautiful breath, start to bring your attention to what you're hearing with your ears. And we're going to start way out far. So what do you hear in the distance? Bring the awareness to what you're hearing all around you in the distance. It might be cars or birds, people talking, dogs barking. So as far as your awareness can expand, listen. So remember that and come to the next level in. The boundaries of the home or wherever you are practicing today. Use your awareness. And listen. What are you hearing? And bring that in a little bit further into the room where you are practicing. What are you hearing? What's in your field? Bringing that to the body, the physical body, the boundaries of the body. And finally, bringing it at the deepest level. Going completely within. What are you hearing? Listen. and breathe. Coming back to the awareness of the body level. Becoming aware of the breath. And the breathing practice we just did is really beautiful for grounding you if you're feeling unstable. If you do some balance poses and feel wobbly, you can bring this breathing practice into your practice, and it will really help balance the flow of prana in the body and regulate it. Relax both sides of the brain. So in the West, you may call it alternate nostril breathing. We call it Surya Chandra Nadi Vedana, so sun, moon, nadis, balance. If you have any questions about that, you can feel free to chat me up on Facebook. I will answer all questions. Well, as we close the practice, you can close the eyes one more time. Bring the hands to heart center. We'll end with the prayers. And feel free to join along if you know them. Shri Puyata Shri Hare Chinhita Pyam Agastya Rakharve Ranchita Pyam Nigudha Bijakshra Mudrita Pyam Namo Namasa Kurupa Dukapyam Mulataram Tata Swadishtanan Shamanapurikam Anahatam Vishadhakyam Anya Chakram Virabhukta Tavatara Swarupani Kona Chakrani Pavati Trikona Rupani Shakti Bindu Rupa Shiva Smritaha Avina Bhava Sambandhas Tasmat Bindu Trikona Yo Harihi Om Tat Sat. Jai Guru Datta. You can rub your hands together. Place them over the palms over the eyes. Blink the eyes open into the palms. Bring the palms down to the knees. Namaste. Thanks for joining, and I'm here every week Sundays at 8 a.m. Pacific and otherwise recorded on Facebook. You can always find me there at Corinne Tyler Yoga. Have a great day or a great night. Take care. Be safe. Be well.